Hi everyone! It's a beautiful day. At last, it's spring. I'm not wearing a coat. That might be a mistake, but look at it. It's beautiful today. There'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover. Guess where I am? I filmed for you today a tag, the book lovers tag, and I was tagged, well that's a lot of times that I've said tag. I was tagged by Joe Linsdale, so thank you very much Joe for that. This tag comes from a blog as opposed to YouTube, or it seems to, and Joe found it and it's been made a YouTube video. And it comes from onetooManyAdjectives.blogspot. I will put the link down below as well as linking to Joe's channel, and I'll tell you who I'm tagging at the end of the video. So number one, do you have specific places for reading? Not really. I read anywhere. I talk about this in my newbie tag. I read in bed, I read on the sofa, I read in the bath a lot. It's just part of my kind of winding down and soaking in the bath for, you know, to get pruny. And so my books do sometimes travel down bath, but they don't actually. It's been ages since I've dropped one in the bath, but they do get a little bit wrinkly sometimes when it's a bit steamy. I love to read. I hope the sea's not so. I hope you can actually hear me because the crashing of the waves is quite loud. I really hope this works. I also like to read in the car if we're, I also like to read in the car if we're going somewhere. I like to take advantage of the kind of downtime being sat in the car, although it can make me feel a bit sick. And I like to read if we go to the beach, but quite often I'm going to have the kids and I'm going to be looking after them, so that makes it difficult. But if there's an opportunity where I've got half an hour that I can sit down and read, then I will. Question 2, bookmarks or random pieces of paper. I wish I brought my bookmarks with me. I'll insert a picture of my bookmarks. I've come to the beach underprepared. I managed to bring a camera and a notebook, but not bookmarks. That was a step too far. I have 2 favourite bookmarks, one of which is one that I made with a quote on it that says, a book is like the best of friends, the same today and forever. I think that's right. And another one which I was given as a christening present, so it's silver and it's got my name on it. I tend to use the one that I made because the silver one marks my pages a little bit. But if I can't find one of them for any reason, it is random bits of paper. Yesterday I was using my headphones as a bookmark. I've started putting Instagram pictures of when I find my son's books lying around with bookmarks, or when I've done it myself. So both, I would say, bookmarks or random pieces of paper, just whatever's on hand. But bookmarks, I guess, are better for your book. Question 3, can you just stop anywhere or do you need to finish a chapter? I need to at least finish a paragraph. I'm sure everybody feels that. I like to finish either a chapter or a section, so you've reached a break in the text. I mean, obviously I'll just finish a paragraph if I have to, but as a preference I will finish a chapter. It depends on the book, I guess. I'm just watching the time. It's going to be ages before it gets here. Is it coming in? So I do prefer to finish a chapter or finish a section so that I can walk away from it. But tricksy writers like to leave it on a cliffhanger, so you want to read the next bit. That's... Stop, no, do it, writers. But it's annoying. No, I like to finish a section. Question 4, do you eat or drink whilst reading? Well, yeah. Like, I don't have thoughts about that. I'm not going to be that bothered if it gets on my books. I mean, I like to keep my books as nice as I can, but I'm not... Is that the... Oh wow, the sea's really coming in. Okay, I'm going to have to film quickly, or I might have to move. Right. Yes, eating or drinking. I have no strong feelings. I'll eat or drink if I'm hungry or thirsty. Question 5, music or TV while reading? No to TV. I will read while the TV's on if the kids are watching kids' TV, because I can tune it out usually. Music, a bit of classical music is nice, but if it's a piece of classical music that I really like, I'm going to end up getting drawn into it and want to listen to it, or I'm going to start looking for other pieces of music that it makes me think of. I love music, I play guitar myself, and so that's the trouble. I like it too much, I get drawn in. But I'm not averse to classical music. You cannot have words or I'll be singing along. Pick one book at a time or several, one book at a time, always. I cannot read more than one book at a time because I get too involved. I can't multitask in that way. So definitely one at a time. The only time I'd ever have more than one book on the go is if I've got a fiction and a non-fiction, because I'm doing some research alongside reading something for fun, but otherwise always one at a time. 7, do you prefer to read at home or elsewhere? I have no preference. I read at home a lot because I'm at home a lot. I'll read wherever I am, so there's not rhyme or reason to that really. 8, read out loud or silently in my head always, and I'm not a big reactor to books. I do just, occasionally you'll get me going and go, huh, or it is literally just deadpan face reading Lost in Book. I do read out loud because I read to my kids, but it slows me down so much and I find I trip over my words because my brain is ahead and then I realise I've forgotten what the bit I'm actually reading out loud, so I get a bit stuck. It slows down my reading rate massively. So I do read out loud because I read to my children out loud, but I don't read out loud. I do like listening to audiobooks, although I listen to more podcasts than audiobooks. So I like listening to other people read to me, just that I think sometimes actually, they're not. But I don't like reading out loud myself. 9, do you read ahead or skip pages? I don't read ahead as in I'm not going to look to find out what happens before I've got to, but I will skim read. So if I'm in a boring bit, I'll just read the first few sentences of each paragraph and then go, no, that's a boring paragraph, next one. And then just read the sections where things seem to be happening. I will only do it if I'm not absorbed in a book. I know that I'm not enjoying the book if I start skim reading. Question 10, do you write in your books? No, never. Not since I was at school and I had to for English and literature. I might write my name in the front if I lend it to somebody. I don't write in books. It's not necessarily because I think books are sacrosanct or something. It's just that I'm reading it. I don't make notes about what I'm reading. I just don't do it. So I hope you've enjoyed that tag. I need to finish before I drown because the waves are getting closer and closer and louder and louder. I would like to tag Morgan Vega. I hope I said that right. It's not Morgan Vega. Who's just started a booktube channel and I'm loving her style. So Morgan, I'd love you to do this video. And also the perks of books because she's a fellow sea lover and so I'd like to see her take on these questions. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Please like if you did, please subscribe, and I'm gonna run away. The salt is I'm actually getting spray now. Yeah, time to stop.